We're shifting gears here into a group of players, and I would say it's at least 8 players that could be in contention for our pick. Really want to dial in, and starting off here, Jack Quinn.
When you look at his stats, you think, okay, he's got 52 goals. 52 goals in a shortened season, so he was on pace for 60 goals.
Quinn moves in, shoots and scores!
Way into the offensive zone, gets by the defense and scores!
Number 52 on the year!
The guy that can score goals, but not only score goals, but he can make plays too.
I think this guy is a goal scorer. He's got the best shot in the draft, in my opinion. He's got puck possession and playmaking ability. He'll finish for you. So I like this guy. I like that there's some untapped potential for him physically. He's trending up.
Quinn is clearly, I mean, like from the measurables, clearly an explosive athlete.
Like, what does it say to you that there's been 8 players to score 50 or more goals in their draft year in the Ontario Hockey League, and Jack Quinn is one of them?
I just think that this guy here is going to bring more than just scoring goals. He's going to make plays, got a real good team game, high character guy.
Second half of the year, he's top five guy in terms of driving even strength offense, primarily through his shot. I see in his game he's an elite shooter with elite timing. So he's very, very strong. He should obviously be in conversation here.
Draft day is upon us. We're with Sabres GM Kevyn Adams. Can you describe the drive-in to work?
Drive-in was nice, actually. It's the first time I haven't been on the phone or talking to someone in about 5 straight days, so I just kind of took a nice, relaxing drive.
Was there any particular music you listened to on the way in?
Ooh, good question. In one of the songs that I heard today, the line was something about, I actually wrote it down because it was good. You know this song, Starting Over by Chris Stapleton? And it says, nobody wins that's afraid of losing. It was just a good line. We've been working a lot, so we have a good handle on where we're at, but I'm gonna spend today just reviewing and one more time through everything. Everybody sleep, get some sleep?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I thought we should go over just one more conversation about a few players and where we're at. The draft, first round ends tonight. We get all our scouts back on teams and we sit in here, and then the whole thing will be a quick debrief of round 1 and quickly switch gears to what players in our tier list are there that we
change a little bit.
Well, right, based on what happens tonight. Hey Brandon, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
So I was calling you today anyways. It's obviously my first draft as a general manager, and you've been through this, and I guess just pick your brain, like how you kind of went into it, and then how you feel like years later you've been able to build this team through it. Is it just a process you put in play with your scouts, or just if you had one little thing that would be helpful for me?
Yeah, I lay out the board and I try and get off anybody who I got doubts about. Go with players that I'm convicted on. And again, I know you're drafting guys who are younger than what we are.
And it's interesting, Brandon, because I think a lot of the same way you do, and when I'm trying to evaluate, I think one of the bigger differences that we have in hockey is you're also majorly projecting. We're looking at a 18-year-old kid, and you're saying, okay, at 21 or 22, what is he? That's kind of what I've been balancing over the last month here when we're working through our lists.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I wonder what some of these guys that we drafted at 21, what they were as high school players. Would I have thought the same thing?
Right.
People get caught up in metrics and stats. You've been in the locker room, you played the sport. The guys that made everyone else better on the ice. At this point, just trust your process and be convicted when you make the pick.
I want to make sure that I say thank you to everybody in here. I understand the amount of work that has gone on through challenging times. Just the situation that we haven't all been in the office like this. It kind of feels nice to be here and have people and see people again. So I just want to say thank you. I really want to point out specifically Jeremiah Crow and Jason Nightingale. What they did here since mid-June to get ready for this night has been extraordinary. And the last thing I'll say is having the benefit of the jobs that I've had, working for Terry and Kim, knowing what all of you do, I want to make sure when we announce this name that he is our pick. This isn't Kevyn Adams' pick, this isn't Jeremiah Crow's pick, this is the Buffalo Sabres pick, and then we're going to approach everything moving forward like that. Now I'm going to go pretend it's game time and get excited for the draft here to come, but we're ready to go, so good? All right, thanks everyone. Go time, let's go. I knew how much hard work had gone in to get to that moment, so it was like, okay, let's see how it unfolds. There were a lot of different scenarios that we had prepared for and worked on to be ready for, depending on how the picks went.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 NHL Draft. Tonight and tomorrow, we are coming to you from the studios of the NHL Network and through over 100 virtual connections from club draft command centers and prospects' living rooms throughout North America and the rest of the world. So let's get started.
Ready?
With the first pick in the 2020 NHL Draft, the New York Rangers are proud to select Alexis Lafreniere,
Quinton Byfield,
Lucas Raymond,
Jake Sanderson,
Jamie Drysdale.
It was intense, and you're waiting for the names, and maybe we would do something if this situation happened or that situation happened, but the guy that we had locked in on was Jack Quinn. Once we knew Jack was there, then we were keeping our pick at 8, and we were excited about it. Bunch of picks for 8. No, we're gonna keep it. Yeah, right.
Buffalo Sabres now on the clock.
Jack Quinn, he's a Sabre.
I got to think that Jack Quinn of the Ottawa 67s is somebody that they're thinking about. He's a guy that's a pure sniper.
The 8th selection in the 2020 NHL Draft will be made by Buffalo Sabres General Manager Kevyn Adams.
The Buffalo Sabres are proud to announce from the Ottawa 67s and the Ontario Hockey League, Jack Quinn.
And there it is, the news is hitting.
The Buffalo Sabres, with a new scouting staff in place, Jeremiah Crow heading up as their amateur scout under Kevyn Adams, have decided, yeah, he's very much the real deal, and we want him as a complementary goal-scoring player to guys like Jack Eichel.
Jack.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
Hey, welcome to the Sabres. I just want to say I'm really excited about what you're going to do in this organization. We obviously think highly of you and believe in you, so we're here. We're going to help you along the way. But you should be really proud of yourself. Getting your name called the way this draft was and how competitive it was, you earned it. So really proud of you and really happy for you.
Thank you. I'm very excited too.
Okay, here I'm going to show you a little bit of. Let me flip the. I have our owner. Terry Pagula and Kim Pagula are our owners, and they just wanted to welcome you to the Sabres.
Welcome to the team, Jack.
Thanks so much, guys. Nice to meet you.
Hey, we have a really important question.
Okay.
This is really, the pressure's on. This is like a breakaway right now in overtime.
Okay.
Are you a Buffalo Bills fan?
I am now.
Good answer, buddy. No, we're really happy for you, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay, awesome. Thanks
a
lot.
See you. Bye.
Obviously, it was a very exciting night for me and my family. I think it was a long wait. My main asset is I'm an offensive player. I'm a goal scorer. I like to shoot the puck, but I also like to kind of, drive the bus offensively.
Quinn scores!
There's a lot there with Jack. He's a goal scorer. He had an exceptional year. We feel strongly that he has a huge upside to him, that he's continued to get better. We love the character. I mean, first-class person. We had done our homework about his work ethic and who he is as a teammate, on and off the ice. I mean, all those types of things really checked out. So it was exciting because step one, that 8th pick, under our belt and call Jack's name, but then quickly turned our attention back to we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Are there 2 guys who are still available, expected to be first-rounders?
Well, if we're looking at our best available list, we've got J-J Peterka, the German player, our number 23 ranked player, is still available.
Peterka's the only one that we thought would go higher. That's not gone. If we can trade up and we're not giving up a huge price, because that's out of what would be reasonable, we should try to go get Peterka. Do I wait till right before San Jose? That's probably our only other shot. All right, see you guys tomorrow. there's a chance we do San Jose. He told me, I got other teams in play right now, but if you get to 38 and 100, we could have a deal. I said, okay, we'll get there, but I'll call you after the pick. We identified J-J Peterka as a player that we felt was going to be a first-round pick. As soon as night one ended, we were willing to do a deal that we could move up if there was a way to get J-J somewhere in the start of the second round. So we made a number of calls. It's Doug Wilson. Doug, 38 and 100 for 34. Yes, so you'll call me as soon as you know who Ottawa takes? Okay, yep, we're in for that, yep. He said, do we have a deal if I call you after Ottawa for 3100? I said, yeah. People don't know if they're going to be willing to do a deal until they know who was taken before them. So you have these tentative deals in place, but then you're not really sure if they're going to happen. So it was a little nerve-wracking.
Your blood pressure is right high.
Really high. Because my heart's pounding through my chest.
280 over 180.
Sounds about right. So many scenarios are going through my head because Peterka's the highest rated guy, but there's so many wild cards of teams could love a guy.
I'm almost willing to bet it's going to be Peterka.
Are you checking in now? They're on the clock. Type in Peterka.
What do you got? Still there.
When the name is submitted, they come out of the database, and he'd type in J-J Peterka. If his name was still there, he knew that they weren't taking him.
No name?
Oh, he's making it. Come on. Who'd they take? Who? Okay, we're doing the deal then. We got our guy. Assuming they do the deal. Still got to do the deal. I'm calling him. Doug? They just picked. We're good to make the deal. Okay. Thanks. Bye. We're done. The deal's. We made the deal. Yeah, will you tell him on the phone? 38 and 100. Send it in. Bill Daly's announcing. He's announcing it right
And we
here.
have another trade to announce. San Jose Sharks trade pick number 34 in the 2020 draft to the Buffalo Sabres in exchange for picks number 38 and number 100 in the 2020 draft. Buffalo, you're on the clock.
All right, we're on the clock.
It was exciting across the board. I knew the passion for J-J Peterka and the belief that our group had in him. I wanted Jeremiah to be the one to make this pick. Those guys work so hard. This is your first time as director of scouting. You're making this pick. This is your pick.
To announce the 34th selection in the 2020 NHL Draft, I'll turn it over to Jeremiah Crow, the director of scouting for the Buffalo Sabres.
From Red Bull of the DEL, J-J Peterka.
Congrats.
Buffalo here, they jump up there and get this guy who's an energy guy. He's a pest. His engine never stops. A little bit of aggressive here for Kevyn Adams, but a nice way to make your.
A little bit of what? I'm gonna get him on the phone. JJ.
Hello.
Welcome to Buffalo Sabres.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Hey, we have our owners here to say a special hello to you as well. This is Mr. Pagula.
How you doing, JJ?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you.
We're really proud of you. We're happy to have you part of the organization. I want you to know that we know exactly what type of player you are and how you're going to be a Buffalo Sabre.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, JJ. Kim Pagula here. Nice to have you. Welcome to Buffalo.
Last thing I want to leave you with is, you know we moved up to get you, right?
Yeah.
It's because we believe in you, and we know you're going to be a great hockey player for our organization. So best to your family as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
As the draft goes on, my challenge to the scouting staff was, you're looking for something exceptional, whether it could be their skating, could be a shot, it could be their brain. I mean, there's size, there's so many different things. So what do they bring to the table that can get them to the highest level? I would say I'd like to take Matteo, because I think the upside of where he's the trajectory and what we know we're going to get from the development side. Watch how he scores his goals. He just beats goalies. I mean, Matteo, I know him so well as a person and a player. Previously, when I worked for the Pagulas at Harbor Center in the Academy of Hockey, this is a player that was coming since he was 12 years old, and I saw up close and personal his progression. I saw his work ethic. I saw his character, his commitment. The other part I like about Matteo, all summer he can be skating here. He lives right here. He's gonna get our development. I'm comfortable with him in this pick.
Next up in the 5th round, the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo, you are now on the clock.
Okay, Matteo Costantini. You're gonna like this kid.
Matteo Costantini, Buffalo Junior Sabres. Let's submit the player to draft right now.
We should say Academy of Hockey. He's been an Academy kid since he's 12 years old.
The Buffalo Sabres have selected Matteo Costantini from the Buffalo Junior Sabres.
Hey, Coach Adams, how's it going?
Good, Matteo. Congratulations.
Thank you. I knew there was some business left in Buffalo, that's for sure.
That's right. Welcome to the Sabres, buddy. I'm excited for you. You happy?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. Kind of speechless right now.
Hey, Matteo, you owe Mr. Pagula a nice thank you because all what he did at Harbor Center paved the way for you.
No, 100%. I got to thank you for that as well. The whole organization in Buffalo there, it was unreal, so I appreciate that 100%. That's amazing.
Well, that's why it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Build players.
Well, I'm proud of you. You've put a lot of work in. I've been watching you since you're 12 years old, and you deserve this, Matteo.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's awesome. The way that the NHL calendar fell, it was a very intense couple months, and there was a lot of debate and work behind the scenes for what are we looking for and how are we looking to build this roster, and I feel confident that we've improved and it's been a good offseason, but you know, for me it's humble and hungry and showing up every day and with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder to say, okay, now let's prove it to the league. Let's do something special here, and that's what I'm excited for us to get back and get the team on the ice. Feels like it's only, what, 8 months? Feels like it's been, a lot's happened in 8 months, so it'd be nice to get the team together, excitement in the building. Like I've said before, you focus on what you can control and got to get ready. I mean, our players are doing their part and staff, you know, everybody's doing what they can do to be ready. And then when we get told to go, we'll go. I know what we're capable of as a community and what this fan base is starving for and ready to explode. Now we just have to do our part and give them the reason to be excited.
Stahl moving in, he scores!